the IV therapy, anything like that with NAD. Y'all, it is shocking. I used to be a critical care RN, so I know a thing or two about how supplements work in the body and what they do for you and all their benefits. So to break it down simply, NAD is basically what helps your cellular metabolism. And by cells, I mean your skin cells. Your NAD levels naturally decline like starting in your 20s. I know I got Botox for the first time this February because I was noticing just some changes in elasticity. Nothing crazy, but just like some little fine lines and little things. Which, like I said, I used to work as a critical care RN, so I had a stressful job. I feel like that aged me like 10 billion years anyways. And make sure you don't get another one. There's a lot of like scam NADs on the market. This one by Ruse Research is third-party tested. It's safe. Make sure you get this one. Or obviously go to a reputable practice and get the IV infusions as directed by a medical doctor. I do literally anything I can for my skin, and when I tell you, this is already starting to help so much with like suppleness, but it really helps the way I feel. Like I feel like my energy levels are up. I've been feeling better. My skin is looking more glowy from the inside. If you're not even looking into the NAD supplements, like highly suggest looking them up. Look at the research, listen to some doctors talk about it. Like I said, I used to be a critical care RN, so it made a lot of sense to me going through the biology and everything. But look at the before and afters of people that do NAD. Super calm drink mix. It doesn't say to add vodka, so let's see how this works. It's got ashwagandha in it. Bottoms up. If I look rough, I have a cold. Fresh ice. Shake. Pour. Ooh, it's very red. Cheers. Not used to having something that calm in you. I got raspberry lemonade flavor. It does taste like raspberry lemonade. Tastes like those nostalgic little raspberry lemonade packets you would put in your water bottle at school. Guess I'll check in at the end of this and see if like I feel any calmer. Not gonna lie, I feel pretty calm. Like you get like I've never taken ashwagandha, but this feels pretty good. 10 out of 10 experience. I feel pretty chill. If there was vodka in this, I'd probably way to do it. Add in 2 to 3 shots of tequila, fresh squeezed orange juice, fresh ice, and then just to make the salad a little zesty, we'll add some fresh organic lime. Stir. Now we're gonna strain into our salad serving dish. Taste test your salad. Top off. Perfect. And then next we're gonna slice in some fresh oranges. There we go. Just add as many as your heart desires. It's a salad. It's a fruit salad. Taste test. Salads. So refreshing and perfect for brunch. I have a whole salad serving cookbook dedicated to a healthy lifestyle and lots of salad recipes. It's available for purchase in my bio. Remember, a salad a day. Anyone who purchases my cookbook is automatically entered into a giveaway for 100 bottles of Jose Cuervo once I hit 1 million books sold. Stay healthy.
Let's talk ink eyeliner, what to use, and how to use it. So let's start with the Sephora Collection Intense Ink Liquid Eyeliner in the chocolate brown shade. If you're someone who enjoys a more natural look for every day, try running this color to only the outer half of the upper lash line. You don't have to get fancy with it and wing it out and all that. Just that hint of definition will really open up and lift the eye. You see what I mean there? Now, if you're looking for more drama, then you'd actually want to take the deep black shade of this liner and trace the complete upper lash line first before you start winging out the liner and extending the inner corner. In fact, because this is a waterproof formula with 12-hour wear, it's not going to fade or run if you tend to tear up in the inner corner, so we keep the structure of that sharp feline shape. But if you really want to have fun with your liner, take the cobalt blue shade, and while looking straight ahead, I'm winging this inwards, bringing this all the way forward to the inner corner. But instead of filling in the wing like we did with the black shade, once this ink dries down matte, I'm going to pick pick up some blue eyeshadow and blend this out beneath it to create this upside down smoky liner effect. And once I finish off with a Sephora Collection Size Up mascara, I think this becomes my favorite of the three. But which one was your favorite? How can I help you? Tell me where you're feeling lost in your makeup routine. Because if you're anything like me, when I'm learning something that's completely foreign to me, I need steps simplified, like overly simplified. No fancy big words or nothing. Explain it to me as if you're explaining it to a 5-year-old. Because that's how I learn without feeling lost or overwhelmed. And by the way, we don't judge here. Do not feel embarrassed because there's no such thing as a silly question. Even something as simple as blending your eyeshadow may seem obvious, but it's something that not a lot of people know how to do, and that's okay. We all gotta start somewhere. So what is it that you want to learn? Let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna film extremely beginner-friendly tutorials showing you just how. Better yet, let's say, just for example, that you're having issues with your blush looking patchy. You can stitch this video and say, Spence, this is the blush I'm using, this is the patchiness I'm getting, what do I do? And from there, I'll be able to see your skin type, see the products you're using, assess the situation, then I'll restitch your video showing you exactly what to do to fix it. Because I assure you, you are not alone. You are not the only one experiencing these issues, so I think this would help so many people. Remember, no such thing as a silly question. Let me know what's going on and how I can help. $10 that are actually amazing. The LA Girl Liquid Blushes. Don't sleep on these. They're right up there with Rare Beauty in terms of pigment, and they blend like a dream. The Maybelline Age Rewind Concealers. I've been using these as liquid bronzers for years. A little goes a long way, and it gets the job done every time. Now for contouring, SheGlam has these liquid bronzers. They're super affordable, like, I don't know, $5 or $6, and they have a ton of cool undertones to choose from. The Milani Baked Blushes. These are loved by so many for a reason. They give a natural flush of color with a skin-like finish, and I usually find these on Amazon for the best price. Speaking of Amazon, look no further than Peri Para. I love, love, love their lip products, specifically the Ink Mood Glow Tints. I use this every single day. In terms of liners, ColourPop is where it's at. You can't go wrong with any of their lip liners or even the eye pencils. The formula they have glides right on, and the shades are beautiful. And lastly, we have the Revlon Super Lustrous Glosses. I'm telling you, these make for great lip toppers, and they have that same sheer sparkle effect we see from the higher end brands. But that's just a handful. Should we have a tier red cushion foundation, but did you know they have a pink and silver? So let's compare all three. Starting with the original Mask Fit red cushion, this is a medium to full coverage formula that's perfect for a seamless satin glow look. I'd recommend it for those with a normal to combination skin type, and it stays locked into place for up to 72 hours, making it the ideal choice for an elegant and sophisticated look. Now, if you like the drama, the Mask Fit pink cushion is for you. This has a full coverage velvety matte dry down that leaves a powder-like finish. I'd say that if you have oily skin, this will perform beautifully on you, but more than anything, it delivers max coverage, making it the go-to formula for a dramatic and glam look. And lastly, we have the Mask Fit Silver Cushion. This is for my dewy skin lovers, the ones that love that fresh glass skin look achieved by a hydrating formula that still feels breathable and refreshing on the skin. It's lighter in coverage than the others, which makes it the ultimate choice for a minimalist everyday style. 3 different formulas, 3 different finishes, and 3 different styles, but all uniquely. We get from this to this. One Size Beauty's releasing their Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. So let's talk about it. It's a formula we do have to shake up before use, and for $44 US, we're getting a full coverage, long wearing, sweat proof and waterproof formula that comes in 38 different shades. Now I'm using the shade 45 to match my face to the neck and body, and I'm using their new sponge to apply this on with. I will say full coverage and lightweight don't usually go hand in hand, but they've done a really nice job here with being able to achieve both. So per usual, let's get a before and after, before and after. Of course, I want to apply my concealer and powders and all that. I can tell you already that this is a very different experience than that of their BBB cream. Do y'all remember this? Now, I know a lot of people still love it, so don't hate me when I say that this wasn't my personal favorite formula. But this, on the other hand, this I can get behind. The formula just feels so much more elevated. Performance driven, it's given that soft matte finish, but my skin feels like it can still breathe. And of course, I love the coverage.